protected. The night is cold.
Oh, so soft.
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Cool it!
Eat this! Stars, shine for me.
Don't get frostbite.
Nice and spicy. Don't be scared. My guiding stars.
Come a little closer.
Let's sweeten the deal. What's this? Go! Out of the frying pan, pull it in, go!
Try not to enjoy this.
Your taste! Magic lamp! Try this on for size.
Let's spark things up a little.
Eat this!
Dodge this!
Boba, get them! I'll settle this.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool!
Nice and spicy. Hey,
Surrender and be gentle.
this way. Out of my way.
Oh, so soft.
Eat this. Our bond is strong. Here. This dance is for you. Polinampa, help! Fly! Let the show begin. Positions. Ready, steady, go! Hi! All eyes on me! All my strength! Just like we rehearsed! Right? Hurt a little. Dance with the waves! Positions! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let's spark things up a
Hey! Yeah, this might hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge. Nice and spicy. Eat this!
Try not to enjoy this.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.